Fine, good afternoon to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are well and you all are doing well. So warm greetings to you all. Welcome to our today's online class students. So now we are studying about chapter 12. So what's the title of our chapter? Structure, Query, Language, isn't it? So before I am going to start about today's portion, just recall what are things we have studied at the last class, okay? So last class we have studied about two things, isn't it? So what portion I asked you to study yesterday? So I asked you to study one important question, types of constraints, isn't it? So have you all studied that question? Studied or not? So please study daily portions, okay? So how many types of constraints you have studied? Totally there are 4 types of constraints. What are the constraints? Unique constraint, primary key constraint, default constraint and check constraint, isn't it? So and also you have studied 2 DML commands. What are the DML commands you have studied? Insert command as well as delete command. What's the use of insert command? Used to insert new data into the table. So what's the use of update command? Delete command? Used to delete the data from the table, isn't it? So today also we are going to study about some more DML commands, okay? So yesterday you have studied about which command? Insert command as well as delete command, isn't it? So what's the use of insert command? To insert new data into the table. So what's the use of delete command? You can delete some rows from the table or delete entire table, isn't it? So now we are going to study about third DML command is update command. Okay, so what's the third command? Update command. So what's the meaning of update or updation? So normally we used to say one word. We used to update our knowledge based on daily technology or based on our daily needs. We need to improve our knowledge, isn't it? Or update our knowledge. So up to date we need to update, isn't it? Likewise in the tables. So in a databases the data are stored in the form of tables, isn't it? So suppose if you need to update some values or some fields in the data. Understand? So if you are going to update some more data in the field or some more field in the table. Sometimes you need to update one row of a table. Sometimes you need to update 2 columns of the table. Okay, so if you need to update some fields or data in the table, so you need to use where class. Okay, so very important one more question, so underline it. So the update command is used to change. If you need to change or make some modifications in the table, so update command is used along with which class? Where class, that is important. Okay, so which row needs to be changed or which column needs to be changed, so that should be specified using which class? Where class. Okay, then and also you used to update the data using the set keyword. Okay, so update command is used along with 2 things. What are the things? If you need to update the field in the data tables means you need to use along with 2 things. What are the things? Used along with where class as well as with set keyword. Understand? So this is the syntax for update command. Okay, so listen. So what's the syntax read? Update table name. So please just understand and study. Okay, please don't bygot it or don't mug up it. If you are mug upping means surely you will get forget. Okay, so please understand the concept and study the syntax. Then it is easily you will get remember. Okay, so listen. So you are going to update some fields in the table, isn't it? So for that, what's the first word? Update. Delete means delete. Insert means insert. So you are going to update the detail. So update table name. Okay, so update, what's the second thing? Table name. Next, set column name equal to value. Okay, you are going to set the field. Which field you are going to update or which column you are going to update. Understand? So update, you should give update table name, then set which column. Column name equal to value. Okay, so you are going to mention some values for the column name. Then column name equal to, so 2 or 3 columns you can give. first column name equal to one value, then column 2 equal to next value. Okay, then important where condition. Okay, so where you are giving some condition. So next we are going to study about one example, then you will get understand clearly. Okay, so now read the syntax. So what's the syntax? Update table name, set column name equal to value. That means first column, 2 or more columns you can change with the condition, that is where condition. Understand? So an example they have given. So you are going to update some 2 fields in the table. Okay, listen, one field. Listen carefully. So update student. What's last class itself we are studying about table student, isn't it? So update, what's the table name here? What's the table name? Student. Okay, update student. Then set. Which keyword you need to use? Set. Set column name. So here, listen, first see the output. So what are the columns are here? Admission number, name, gender, age and place. So among these, you are going to modify which column? Age. Understand? So you are going to modify a column name called age. So what's the condition? Update table name. So what's the table name? Student. Next, set. So any one column name you need to choose. Which column you are going to modify, that column you need to choose. So which column? Age. Age equal to column name equal to value. Okay, which field you are going to change, that value you need to take. So you are taking the value, which one? 20. Okay, age equal to 20. Understand? You are going to update the age of the, listen carefully, age equal set, age equal to 20, where condition, see the condition, where place equal to Bangalore. Understand? So what's the meaning means? See last class we have studied, see the table. So here you are entering, so in the field age equal to 17. In the already the age is entered as a 17 in the place of that Akshit M 17. Okay, but you are going to update the details, update the which row? That Akshit row. Okay, for that you are taking which column name? Age. Age equal to 20. You are changing the age 17 to 20. But what's the condition? How the database will identify? Where place equal to Bangalore. That means where the place, which row have the place Bangalore, that place the age should be changed to 20. Understand the meaning? So it will, now you are executing the query means, so the query will check the entire column. So column, so which column or which row will have the place Bangalore, that row the age is changed to the value 20. Understand now? Understand? So listen carefully. Once more, update table name. What's the table name? Student. So set age equal to 20. You are setting the age equal to 20. Where you need to set the age equal to 20? Where the place Bangalore. Where the place Bangalore is there, in that row, the age you are going to set as a 20. Understand? Understand? See the output. So already in the place of this Akshit row, the Akshit age is 17. But after executing the query, the age is changed to 20. So where the place is Bangalore? In this Akshit row only the place is Bangalore. So in this row the age is changed to 20. So understand the update command? Update command understand or not? Yes. So if you are updating multiple fields. So here you are updated only one field. Isn't it? Which field you have updated? Age equal to 20. Sometimes if you are updated 2 or 3 fields, for example age equal to 20, next name equal to Akshit. Likewise, if you are updating more than one field, so you should specify comma. That means set class, set only you are giving, set age equal to 20. Next comma, next set this one. Okay, so if you are using multiple fields, you need to separate it using commas. Understand? So listen for that. So this query is for updating only one column, isn't it? So see next example. Next example, you are updating 2 fields. What are the fields you are updating? 2 fields. Okay, listen carefully. So update, what's the format? What's the syntax for writing update command? Update table name, isn't it? So what's the update? What's the table name here? What's the table name? Student. Set. Then what's the thing? Set age equal to 18. What you are going to set? So age equal to 18, comma, place equal to Chennai. So 2 things you are going to update. What are the things? Age as well as place. Where admission number is 102. What's the meaning? So in this admission number, where the admission number is 102, in that row you are going to change the age as 18 and places Chennai. Understand? For that only they are mentioning that row alone first. Understand? So update. So already you have studied updating only one field, age alone. But here you are updating how many fields? 2 fields. What are the age and place? Two fields you are updating. So each field is separated using comma. Understand? After the set keyword, so multiple fields you can update. So each field, in between each field you need to give commas. Understand? So once more, so 2 fields. What are the fields you are updating? Updating. So update table name. Table name is student. So set 2 fields you are updating. What are the field? Age equal to 18 as well as place equal to Chennai. Okay, what's the condition? So where, in which place the admission number is 102, that row, the place is changed to Chennai and age is 18. Understand? But already what's there? Age is 20 and place is Bangalore. So see, after executing the query, see this row 102, the admission number 102, in that place age is changed to 80 and place is changed to Chennai. So understand about update command? So update command, what are things you are using? Update command is used along with set keyword and where class condition. So 3 DML commands you have studied. What are the 3 DML commands? Last class you have studied about insert command and delete command. Today you have studied about update command. Okay, 3 commands you have studied under DDL. Okay, then some more additional DDL commands are there. Okay, so apart from the 3, more number of some more DDL commands are there. Okay, so among that, first command is alter command. So what's the first command? Alter command. Okay, so what's the meaning of alter? Alter means changing. You are going to alter something or alter the house or alter some buildings or anything. So alter means changing. So here you are this alter command is used to alter the table structure. Okay, so update command, insert command or everything you are going to insert the field. So data stored in the table only you are going to inserting a new field, updating the field, deleting the field, isn't it? But alter command you are going to alter the table structure. Okay, so how you are going to alter the table structure means you are going to add a new column. Okay, so if you are going to add new column, but insert command is used to insert a new field, isn't it? But here you are going to, using alter command, you can able to add a new column, rename the existing column. That means already one column is there. You are going to rename the existing column, and also you can able to change the data type of any column. What do you mean by data type? So each column you need to mention the data type, isn't it? Name means character. Age means int. Isn't it? Likewise, each column you need to specify the data type. So using the alter command, you can able to alter the data type also. What are things you can able to alter? Add a new column, rename the existing column, then change the data type or delete the column. This and all come under which command? Alter command. Understand? Understand? Yes. So see, this is a syntax for alter command. Okay. So what's the syntax? Alter. Insert means first letter is insert. Delete means first word is delete. Update means first word is update. Isn't it? Likewise, alter means the first word is alter. Okay. Alter table name. Understand? So what's the syntax? Alter. So please now itself you study. Then only you will never forget. Okay. So alter table name. So while you are studying syntax for new things, please compare it and study the previous commands. What's the delete command? First, what you need to do means, so first put the heading DDL command. Take your computer notebook, put DDL command. So what's the first command you have studied? Insert. So write the syntax. Insert into. One example you write. Likewise, second heading you put delete. So write the syntax and one example. Then update. Write the syntax and one example. Then alter command. Likewise, if you are writing and studying means you will never forget, and also you can able to compare it and study. Understand what I am telling? Like that way, if you study means you will never forget. Otherwise, simply if you are studying the syntax with exam means surely you will get confused and forget. Understand? Yes. So what's the syntax? Alter table name, add. What's the meaning of add? You are going to add a new column. For example, already 3 columns in the table. Already 3 columns are there in the table. But now you are going to add one more new column in the table. Understand? So that will come under which command? Alter. That is a modification. That is altering the table structure. Understand? Altering the table structure. You are going to add one more new column. So what's the data? Sorry, what's the syntax? Alter, table, table name, then add. So which column you are going to add new? That is column name, then data type for the column, then size. Ends with semicolon. Understand? So see this example. So here they are giving, you are going to add a new column of address. Which column you are going to add? A new column address. So address is of data type which one? Character. Already you are studying about student table, isn't it? So in the student table, you are going to add one more new column. So what's the name of the column? Address. So the column address of data type which one? Character. Okay. So listen carefully. So you are going to add one more new column. So what command you need to use? Alter. So alter table, table name. So what's the thing? Alter table. What's the table name? What table we are going to do now? Student. Student. Then what's the syntax? Add address. That means column name. See, add column name, data type and size. So add, which column you are going to add? Address. So address is of data type which one? Character. Understood now? Alter table, table name. What's the table name here? Student. Then, so you are going to add a new column. So which command you need to give? Add. So what's the column name? Address. So the address is of data type character. Understand? So this command is used to add a new column. Understand? If you are going to add a new column to the table means you need to give this alter command. Okay. Suppose already a column is there. You are going to modify the already presented column or existing column. Okay. At that time you need to give modify command. Okay, along with alter command, when you are going to give along with alter command, modify command. So if you are going to modify existing column, already a column is there, you are going to modifying the already presented table or existing column, you should use which command? Modify command along with alter. Understand when you are going to use the modify command? So if you are going to modify the already or existing column means you should use which command? Alter command along with modify command. Okay, so see this is a syntax. Alter table name, modify column name. Okay, so alter table name, same thing only. Okay, alter table name, then modify the keyword modify. Add means here you need to put add, but here modify. So modify column name. So which column you are going to modify? That column, then that column belongs to which data type and size. Understand? So already you have add one more column. Which column? What's the column name? Address. Understand? So now you are modifying. Listen. So at last you have modified or add one more column. Which column? Add address of data type character. Whether you have mentioned any size for the column? No. So you are not mentioning any size. But here you are going to mention the size for that address column. Okay, that's already here inserted or adding one more column address of data type character, but at that time you are not mentioning a data type, so not mention the size of the column, but now you are modifying or now you are giving the size for that column. Okay, so listen, this is the example. Alter, see the syntax and write alter table. So what's the table name here? So here listen carefully, here one word is missing. Okay, alter table, table name. So in the syntax, the table is not there. Okay, here you need to write, please alter table, table name. Okay, understand what I am telling? So here in the syntax, table is not there, but you should write table, table name. Okay, so listen, alter table. What's the table name? Student. Then modify. So already presented column, that is existing column. What's the existing column? So which column? Any one column you can able to modify. But in this example, they have given the address column. Okay. So column name. What's the column name? Address. What's the data type? Character. Then size. You have mentioned the size is 25. Understand what's the meaning of this one? Now this address column can be able to hold till 25 characters. Understand? Two things you have studied. What are they? Add, that is alter command can add with used along with add. That means add new column. Then alter command can be used with modify command to modify the existing column. Isn't it? Next, you are going to rename the column name. Okay. So already one column name is there. You are going to rename the column. Understand? At that time, you are using a keyword rename. Understand? When you are using the keyword rename, so suppose already a column name is there. If you need to rename the column name, you should use which command? Rename command along with alter command. Understand? So listen carefully. This is the syntax. What's the syntax? Alter, table, table name. Here also table will be there. Okay. Alter, table, table name. So syntax for alter is same. Only the word modify means modify. Add means add. Rename means rename. Only some things only will get differ. Okay. So only that first itself I said please compare it and study each syntax. Understand? So alter, table, table name. So here you are going to rename. So rename means already one name is there. Now you are going to give a new name. So you are giving old column name. That means already what name for the column is there. That name you are renaming to new column name. Understand? Old column name to new column name. That means already one name is there. That name you are going to rename with new column name. Understand what's the use of rename? Rename means already a column name is there. You are going to rename the column with a new name. So this is a syntax C. Alter, table, table name. Then which keyword is used to give rename? Rename. Understand? So rename old column name. So you should give old column name to the new column name. Understand? So see this example. Example. Here they are giving the example as. So they are going to rename the column address to city. Okay. What they are going to do? They are renaming the column name address to the city. Understand? So see the example. Alter, table, table name. What's the table name? Already, what's the table name? Student. So alter, table, student. So rename. So what's the column name already you have given? Address. Address to, you are changing to city. Understand? Already a column name is address. That column name you are going to change with the new name city. Understand about the rename command? Yes. Next one is drop column. Okay. So drop column means, so if you are going to remove some columns or one column or more number of columns or particular column. Okay. So you are entered 5 or 6 columns in the table. Okay. But now you are going to delete one column. Okay. Or you are going to drop one column. What's the meaning of drop? Delete. The same meaning only. Okay. At that time, you use a keyword drop column. So along with alter command, you should use drop column. Okay. So what's the use of drop column? Used to delete or drop one column or more number of columns or particular column. Okay. So if you need to drop one column or more number of columns or particular column, you are using which command? Drop column command along with alter command. Understand? So see this index. Alter, table, table name. So which keyword you should use? Drop column. So which keyword you should use? Drop column, column name. Understand? That means which column you are going to drop, that column you need to give here. Understand? Once more the syntax is alter, table, table name, drop column, then column name. Understand? See the example. So here they are going to remove the column city from the student table. So already you have add a new column. So which column? Address column. Then address column is changed to the city. Name a city. Now you are going to drop the column city. Okay. So how you need to write? See the example. Alter, table, table name. What's the table name? Student. Then which one you should give? Drop column of. What's the column name? Which column you are going to drop now? City. Understand? Yes. So, alter. This is the additional DDL command. What's the additional DDL command? Alter command. So, what are the things you have studied in alter command? You can able to add a new column. So, alter command is used with the keyword add. What's the use of first keyword is add. What's the use of add? You can able to add the new column. Isn't it? Next thing is modify. What's the meaning of modify? So alter is used with that like you study. Alter command is used with add. That means add new column. Then alter command is used with modify. What's the use of modify? You can able to modify the column. That means you can able to modify or alter some changes in the column. Okay. Next thing. So next which one you will study? Rename. What's the use of rename? You can able to rename the column to a new name. Already a column name is there, but now you can able to rename the column name. Okay. Then what's the next thing you have studied? Alter command is used along with drop column. Drop column is used to drop a particular column or more number of columns. So alter command is used with what are the things? Once more, add, modify, rename and drop column. Likewise, you compare it and study. Understand? Yes. So next thing is truncate command. What's the second additional command? Truncate command. Okay. So what's the use of truncate command means? It is used to delete all the rows from the table. Okay. So what's the use of truncate command? Truncate command is mainly used to delete all the rows from the table. Okay. So the structure is remain the same. For example, a table you have entered lot of your class student details you have entered. Okay. So you have delete all the details from the table, but the rows and columns as it is. Understand? So truncate command is only used to delete all the rows from the table and the structure as it is, and the space is free from the table because you have deleted all the data from the table, but the space is free. Understand what's the use of what's the use of truncate command? Used to delete all the rows from the table, but that means all the data you have delete from the table, but the table structure remains the same. That means rows and columns remains the same, so space will be remaining there, but the details you have deleted. So that's the use of truncate command. Understand? So see the syntax. What's the syntax? Truncate table name. Understand? So what's the meaning of truncate? What's the syntax? Truncate table name. Okay. So what's the meaning of this one? Means it will delete all the rows from the table student. Here see the example, truncate table student. Okay. So what are the details or what are the things you have entered in the table student? So all the details will get deleted. Only the space is free. Understand what's the use of truncate? Truncate command is used to delete all the data from the table, but the rows and columns remains free. The spaces remains free. Understand? This is the second additional DML command. Okay. Then third command is drop table command. Okay. So what's the use of drop table mean? So truncate means only it will delete the data from that means delete all the data from the rows and column, but the table structure remains the same. But drop table command means it will remove a entire table from the database. From the database itself, the table will get deleted. Okay. So it will delete all the rows, all the columns and the structure, everything it will get deleted. Okay. Once you have give the drop command means you can't able to get the table again. Understand? Once you give the drop means the table is entirely will get deleted. For example, in a computer, if you are deleting some file or leave it. So in a mobile phones, if you delete some file means automatically the files will go to where? Recently deleted. So if you need the file again means you can restore the file, isn't it? From recently deleted, if you have deleted the file means whether you will get the file again? No, it's not possible. Same thing only, drop table means like a recently deleted, if you are deleting the file, no, same thing. So if you are giving the drop command means it will delete the entire table from the database. Once you give the drop command means you can't able to retrieve the table again. Understand? Listen. So if you need to remove the rows from the table means you can give delete command. Already you have studied. So if you need to delete particular rows from the table means you can give delete command. So if you need to delete the entire table means you can give delete start from table. But drop table command means you can't able to retrieve the table again. Already you have studied to delete the table or column, that is delete start from table name. That means if you delete means the table will get deleted but you can able to retrieve. But drop table command if you give means you can't able to retrieve the table again. What's the syntax for drop? Drop table name. Understand? So here they are giving the difference between delete, truncate and drop. Okay, the very important question. So please understand and study. What's the use of delete command? Delete command means only it will delete the rows from the table based on your condition. Suppose your condition is needs to delete one row. That means it will delete one row. Or so you are giving condition if you need to delete one column. At that time it will delete only one column. But the only delete based on your condition. So it will delete that row or column alone. If you are not specifying any condition, it will delete all the details from the table. But the space will be remaining there. That's the use of delete. Truncate means it will delete all the rows details from the table and the structure remains, the structure is remaining there, and also space also it's not freeing the space, but only it will delete all the details, that means rows and columns from the table, but the free space is there. Okay, but drop means it is permanently the data will get deleted, but once you give the drop command means you can't able to retrieve the data again. Understand? So what are the DML commands today you have studied? Update. Then some more additional commands. What are the additional commands? Alter. Then drop table. Drop command. Okay. So alter command is used along with add, modify, rename, drop column. Isn't it? Next, drop. This command is drop table is used to delete the entire table. So what are the totally how many DML commands you have studied? Insert, delete, update, alter and drop table. Understand? So please compare it and study each thing. Understand? Yes. So next one is DQL command. Okay, data query language. Okay, DQL command. Okay, so here you are going to retrieving the data from the table. What's the meaning of retrieve? You are getting or taking the data. Till now we have studied about modifying the data, adding new data or deleting some data or entering new details, etc. Now you are going to, already details are there in the table. Now you are going to take or get the details from the table. Okay. So that types of command will come under which one? DQL. Okay. So mainly it is used to retrieve the data from the table using queries. Okay, so which query is mainly used to retrieve the data means select command. Very important. One more question. Okay, select command is used to retrieve the data from the table in the database. Okay, so if you give the select query means you can able to fetch the data from the database. Understand? So this is the syntax for select command. Listen, select column list from table name. This, what's the meaning of this one means you are going to select a particular column from the table. Understand? If you need to select all the things means, so you, already said if you need to select all the things or if you need to delete all the things means you should give star. What's the meaning of star means all or everything. Understand? If you give select star from table means it will display all the details. Or if you give select particular column names from the table name means it will display only the column name alone. Understand? So select, see what's the first thing? Column name or column list from table name. Which table? Understand? So table name represents from which table you are going to retrieve or taking the information. Column list includes, so one number of column, one column or two or more number of columns you can give. Understand that for that only they are giving column list. So which number of which columns you are going to retrieve the information. Okay. So here they are giving, if you need to, the already you have studied above, you are studying the same example. Isn't it? Table name student. So from the table student only you are going to view the admission number alone. That means admission number column alone you are going to view. Okay. For that you are going to write the query. See, this is the table. Already you have studied, isn't it? Already the same example only. This is the table. Okay. So from this table you are going to display only this admission number column alone. Understand? So this is the table. Now you are going to display only the admission number alone from this table. Okay. What's the syntax means? Listen. Select column name. What's the column name now? What's the column name? Admission number. So select admission number and comma, two fields you are going to display. What are the fields you are going to display? Admission number as well as name. So what's the syntax? Select column list from table name, isn't it? So what are the column list you are selecting? Admission number and name. So select how many fields? Admission number, comma name, 2 column names. From which table? What's the name of the table? Student. Okay, so see the output. So the output will display only the admission number and the name. See, only the admission number and the name. Understand? Suppose you are giving select star from student. Select star from student means it will display all the details. This end table it will display as a output. So understand the difference between star and the column system. Star means it will display this table fully, it will display. But you are giving the column names alone means you give the column name, column alone it will display as the output. Understand? Yes. So next one is distinct keyword. Okay. So distinct. So what's the use of this distinct keyword mean? So the distinct keyword always used along with which command means select command. Important one more question. So distinct keyword is used along with select command. Okay. So what's the use of distinct command means? It is mainly used to eliminate the redundant data or duplicate rows in the table. Okay. Mainly used to eliminate duplicate rows. What do you mean by duplicate? For example, in your class you are studying 47 students. Okay. So take the address of each student. So for example, in the same place 3 or 4 students will be there. Okay. For example, take a place Karungal. So from Karungal 3 or 4 students are studying in your class. So address all the 4 students will have the same place name Karungal, Karungal, Karungal. And 4 or 5 students will studying from Marthandam. So 4 students place name is Marthandam, isn't it? So if you are giving distinct keyword, for example, so you are going, if you need to know how many students are studying from Karungal or how many students are studying from Marthandam or how many students are studying from Takkale. Likewise, if you need that only that place alone, means if you need to use which keyword? Distinct keyword. Understand? It will duplicate the rows. That means eliminate duplications. The same place won't get repeat. For example, 5 students are studying from Karungal means, so it will display the place once, Karungal once, and display the names of the students. That means 5 student names it will display. Understand? That's the use of distinct keyword. It will eliminate the duplication. Okay, that means the redundant data won't get, there won't will be there. Redundant data will not be there. It will eliminate the duplicate rows. Understand? So this is a syntax. See, sorry, this is example. Select. So which keyword you need to use? Distinct. Distinct keyword is used along with which one? Select. So select distinct. So listen carefully. Place from student. Okay. So select distinct place from student. Listen carefully. So from the table student. So how many places are there? Listen. See, Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Chennai, Delhi and Bangalore. Only 3 places are there, but it is repeating again and again. But if you are giving distinct keyword means, see the output. So Chennai, Bangalore and Delhi. That places alone it will display as a output. Understand the use of distinct keyword? Distinct keyword means it will always display the values. It won't display the redundant. The same data it won't get redundant. That means it will eliminate the duplication. Understand? So see the output. Whether any duplication is there? No. Only 3 places is there. That 3 places alone it will display the output. Okay. So only 1 place is there means it will return only 1 place. 2 place means 2. Understand? That is that they are giving null value is written. So if there are no, that means a value should be there. Understand? So next one is all keyword. Okay. So distinct keyword you have studied. Distinct means it will eliminate redundant data. Only it will display the details only once. The details will get the same details won't get repeated. But all keyword is just opposite. It won't bother about any duplicate data is there or not. But so it will display, if you are giving the particular row name means it will display all the what are the things are present in the particular row. It will display all the things. But it won't get bother about any redundant data is there or redundant place is there, age is there. That and all it won't get bother. That's the use of all keyword. Okay. So see. Here they are giving using the all keyword also used with the which one? Select command. Okay. So select all. So which one? Which column you are selecting? Place. Which column? Place. From which table? Student table. Understand? Select. Keyword is all. You are selecting the which column? Place from the table student. See. So select all. Which one we are selecting? Place from the table student. So it will display all these details presented in the place. See the output. Understand? See the output. So it will display all the places as it is, how the table is there. The columns, what are the details present in the column, as it is, it will display. Understand? So that's the use of all keyword. Okay. Yes, today it's enough. Remaining things we can continue in the next class. Okay. So what are things you have studied? DML commands, insert, delete, update, then alter, truncate, drop column. Then DQL command, select is used with all keyword and distinct keyword. Okay. So please, after completion of this session, please compare it and study each syntax and examples. Okay. So your exam portion is till this chapter 12. Okay. What's your exam portion? Till this chapter 12. Understand? So please study thorough chapter 1 to chapter 12. That's your half yearly exam portion. Okay. So thank you students. Remaining we can continue in next class. Thank you.